My name is Tom Fox. I'm publisher, editor emeritus at the National Catholic Reporter, and I've been with NCR in one form or another for some 6 decades. And I'm reaching out to you today to thank you, Sisters of St. Joseph of Concordia, and especially the Board of Ministry for your generous $10,000 gift. Recall that many of us, like you and us at NCR, came of age during or just after the Second Vatican Council, and that shaped our sense of church, it gave us hope, and it committed us to justice in new ways. And we have tried to live out the call of the Second Vatican Council for 60 years now. A call that has been renewed and grown with Pope Francis, and now with Pope Benedict XIV. We remain committed to building the people of God, committed to sustainment of the world and to justice and peace, and especially to helping to build up the marginalized and to give the marginalized a voice in our church. NCR's, from its beginning, has been committed to being an independent lay voice, to speaking the truth and grounded in gospel values. And sometimes that truth has been difficult for us because, like every institution, our church is imperfect, and we deal with those imperfections and sometimes even hypocrisies in our effort to bring you the most truthful journalism we can. For most of our history, or at least for the first 40 years, we were primarily a print edition, and we reached somewhere between 50 and 60,000 readers. But over the last 15 or 20 years, we've been gradually moving to a digital platform. Now, this has been a huge opportunity for us. It's an opportunity of growth, but it's also a challenge. Let me explain. We are committed to maintaining our voice, our publication, online without a paywall. Many other publications force people who want to read their work to pay some kind of monthly fee, but we do not. And why? Because many of our readers globally simply cannot afford $1 or $2 extra a month to pay for this information. And we have grown to between 3 and 4 million viewers a month who come to us. It reached our peak during the last conclave, when more than 4 million viewers were coming to us around the world for information, unfettered information. And they know that at NCR they can trust what we are saying. Not that we're perfect, but if we make a mistake, our readers will tell us, and we'll own up to a mistake. But our goal is to be as truthful as we can in our coverage. NCR began this campaign on before our 60th anniversary, And the goal was to double our endowment so that we can use the profits of that endowment to support the deficit that we would otherwise have in our work. We began with a goal of 6 million, which was to double the endowment, and we reached that. And now we have raised over 7.5 million, and our goal now is to reach 8 million. The money goes to expanding our mission and to sustaining our mission. The money goes to sustaining our coverage in Rome, our coverage in Washington, investigative journalism, to expanding our coverage of the Latino church, amplifying this culture, this part of our church. It goes to helping us continue to engage in social media with younger audiences through video and audio. And it also is helping us to expand our immigration coverage, which is so important today for obvious reasons. Finally, we are trying to increase our environmental coverage on EarthBeat, and we feel that this too is a major effort to try to build on justice and the expanding social teachings of the Catholic Church, especially as Pope Francis has expanded them. And so I close this little video, imperfect as it is, to once again express the gratitude that we at NCR feel for your contribution and your partnership. And we know that we have stood with you for these 60 years. We've had a special partnership with Women Religious because Women Religious, like NCR, have really made the effort to live by the social teachings of the Church and by the gospel values that are contained in our faith. And so our plan is to continue to work with you and to walk with you and to be forever grateful for your support. So, really, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and let us go forward in justice and peace.